Yes, gents, what's going on? Hope we're awesome. Oh dear, I fell down then. Apologies. But today's topic is why have during lockdown now, probably the past 11, 12 weeks, why have some people gained weight, and then why have some people lost weight? That's the crazy thing, isn't it? Okay, how can people go in complete opposite ways? How can some people go they've gained 1 or 2 stone and just really in a rut, and as other people are just in a they've got the leanness or in the best version of themselves, they're in the best physical and mental state. How can that be? Okay, it's all to do with again how you react to change, how you react to those curveballs, that stimulus. So when that stimulus came in and the change happened, we had to adapt. Okay, as humans, because it was out of our control. Shit happened again. They dealt a hand thing. It's oh wow, okay, or you've been served a hand. It's oh these cards are shit. Okay, they're not the best cards, and you have to adapt. You have to play the best hand you can. Okay, so it happens again, and then you go work from home, schools are closed, gyms are closed, all these different things, and some people are oh yeah, okay, bam, pivot, and then adapt onto the next thing. A change again, it'll happen, and then they can just carry on and adapt to it. Where some people were just consumed by it. Some people are just oh, this is too much. Okay, I can't deal with this, whatever, okay, and just it's consumed them, and they couldn't get a routine, they couldn't get any waiting for motivation, and just waiting for gyms to open. It's just and it's these actions, they didn't start training, they weren't as active, they started eating more at house, in the home, different things like that, and then slowly over the weeks, over the months, it's just those results have just compounded, and again, it's just they've gone obviously 2 separate ways, because again, it all comes back to the the simple daily actions. Okay, it wasn't much difference, because everyone's going through it, and just some people they'd be getting a workout in on that day, going for a run, going for a walk, whatever, and getting out each day, when some people would perhaps only do that once a week, whatever, or get only move once a week. And then those results over the week, again, you won't notice. Over 2 weeks, you won't notice. But again, over again now come to 2-3 months time down the line, that's where the divide is coming, because it starts out small like the other people in the race, and then all again as time goes on, people start to drift apart. Then okay, you've got the people who are in the best shape of their life here, who is leaner, more energized, just happy, and just deepen connections, and with the kids and a partner, and they go in this way. And when there's these people who've again drifted apart, then who are just they're the heaviest, back in the rut, they're just no energy, just their mindset's gone, their head's in the shed, and it's just again, it starts drifting apart. And obviously as time goes on now, by Christmas, these are probably drifted off or even further apart, okay? And that's what happens again. It all to do with how you respond to change, and what that comes back to again is obviously your mental state, your discipline and your resilience, your grit. Because when change happens, when that thing happens, bam, you have 2 choices. You can either again go into the lower version of yourself, that negative victim state, and retreat to your comfort zone, which is what the mind will want you to do straight away. It'll jump on you, and it'll try and take you into that to protect you, okay? And just and that's why again, just everything you go into that victim state. This is shit. Why is this happening? Different things like that. Oh man, whatever. And then you just don't do anything. Well, then there's other people, how they react. They go into the opposite side, and they're oh, it's okay, right? What can we do instead then? What's the next best thing? Okay, why is this a good thing? What can I do instead? Where are the opportunities? Okay, and it's just okay, right, I'll just change my training. I can't go to the gym. I'll just do some. I'll just do a bit more running. I'll just do some body weight workouts. Okay, yes, perhaps not ideal, but it's what I have to do. Okay, can't complain. I just have to put my focus into the solution. And that's what happens, and then you just start to embrace it. Okay, you have to embrace this change, and if you want to get actual any results, you need to embrace change. You need to adapt. Okay, because this will happen constantly, not necessarily obviously a lockdown like this, but when we get back to normal. Okay, there's always be curveballs coming out at you every day. You have to work late. Something's happened to your kids. Something's happened to your family. Whether it's an argument, different things like that. It's going to throw you out of whack. It's going to throw you off the ball. And then you've got to decide, right, okay, are you still going to train? Are you still gonna what choices are you gonna make? Are you gonna make like sort of, oh, it's been a shit day? Are you gonna go home and train, or are you gonna go and sulk in front of the TV and watch Netflix? Are you gonna sort of like if you haven't lost weight, are you just gonna sort of like say fuck it and start eating some food and smashing some Ben and Jerry's, or are you gonna say no, fuck it, I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna sort of like diet even more. I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna put more effort in. Okay, and there's always changes, always like decisions in that moment. Okay, and how you respond to change. That's what sort of makes the difference. Okay, so like I said, this is obviously been a big curveball now that sort of really highlights stuff. But like I said, if you like adapting to this, it's just it's going to happen in the future. Okay, like if you haven't been able to adapt to this and why you gained sort of weight, it's the same principle as probably you stop training over Christmas. It's when you go on holiday and you can't get back into it after that, or you had a shit day at work and you can't respond to that. Like you probably had arguments or different things like that, and it's just set you off, and you can't sort of whatever, or you've had a bad day, and then I'm just gonna start back Monday when it's the middle of a week. Okay, I started Monday, and then all these different things. It's the same principles in terms of adapting to curveballs and being able to sort of be resilient, being able to have some grit, and just like no, okay. Like, I'm going to get through this, and some persistence, and just to fucking sort of believe in yourself, okay? So that's the difference, okay? Because like some of the guys I coach, that's the sort of how they've all just been, yeah, okay, just let's carry on, woo, okay? It's like, it's no point complaining, that's just wasted effort, okay? And it just makes you sound like a dick, okay? Unless you're doing something about it, okay? Yeah, okay, sort of, okay, let's get on, let's do the next thing. What's the next best thing? Right, okay, so let's roll with it. Let's fucking crush it, okay? That's it, okay? Yeah, gyms are closed, okay? Go jump on Zoom, okay? Perhaps don't necessarily want to do that, okay? But the gyms are fucking closed. Let's move on to it. Let's go. Get on with it, okay? Schools are closed. Your kids are told you got homeschool them. Like, you can't complain. That's what you got to do, okay? And just learn to adapt to those changes. Learn to surf on those waves, okay? Right, and so I hope that helps. And that's what happened. That's the main sort of principles. Like why people are getting like a sort of 2 stone heavier now compared to perhaps 2 stone lighter. How they've gone in completely different ways. Okay, so if this is applied to wherever you're at, again, just think about sort of like the principle in terms of how you adapt to change, and perhaps building that resilience and building that sort of the mental toughness. Okay, that's something that sort of need to work on. Yeah, that's what's going to get you through it. Okay, hope that helps you. Have a great day.